on the final hour, I have TixTheImmortal. And I met you through TikTok, and I forgot who referred you. I always forget who refers who. It's so weird. I get so many people like randomly DMing me. I'm like, hi, who are you? Oh, okay, let's set this up. Awesome. So, that being said, first thing is, anything I say that could bother you, trigger you, or set you off, or where you're just like, why are you asking that? You could just bypass. You could just be like, nope. All right. So, next thing is, who is TixTheImmortal outside of all the content creation, just being yourself? Like, who are you as a person every day, or yeah, just every day?
I'm a dad of two. Work a lot now, a lot. Hence why I haven't been posting much of anything. I've been working two jobs. Just living life, you know.
No, I know that.
I mean, there's not really a lot to say about me. I'm kind of boring sometimes.
Well, I mean, like,
work at Amazon.
I mean, you make money. That's all that matters, right? You pay the bills, right?
Right.
The kids got food, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, the kids got food. They got toys or some things that they want, some things and then other things they can't have. So it's like everything's going good,
Thank
right?
you for the titties.
Oh yeah. Things are going great.
Awesome. So, and
yeah, it just gets overbearing.
Oh yeah, it's always overbearing.
Thank you for the titties.
Thank you for those titties, Lynx and Hollow. Oh, you guys are awesome, and don't make this a titty fight again, please. Now, so you got two kids. How old?
I have a 7-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter. She's turned 3 on the 15th.
3 on the 15th. Nice. And a 7. You said a 7-year-old?
Yeah, he'll be 8 in February.
Man, they grow up quick, right?
February.
Yeah. Mine just turned 12 last week Friday, so yeah. I know they grow up quick.
Yeah.
I like hit the age for like he got to 9, and I was able to play games with him, so it was great. Man, so
yeah, I've been playing mine for a little while now.
Nice. What do you play?
Gotta say, he likes to play Fortnite. I'm not very good on Fortnite, so I don't really play it that much, except for when he's here. And then lots of Minecraft. Lots and lots of Minecraft.
Minecraft, really? What do you like playing it, or is just the kids like it?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I like building stuff, but it's he enjoys it more than I do, I think.
Fair enough. I mean, that's all that matters, right? The Wilds, we love you, Tix. Who else is here? We got Night J, The Wilds, Hollow Pumpkin, Voodoo Lullaby, Chas Kitty. Everyone's saying hello and welcome and enjoy. Remember, you all could ask questions too. I'm pretty sure if you've seen one of my shows, you know you could ask questions and go with that. So, what is your favorite thing to do with your two little ones?
We go to the zoo all the time, and they both love it. I mean, I'm getting a little sick of it, but you can only go to the zoo so many times before you're like, I've seen everything here.
But they love it, and you do it for the kids, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome, that's awesome. So you work at Amazon. How is that?
It's a job. I mean, it's kind of like every other job. It's not anything special. It's not like, some magic Santa factory or anything like that.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, is it like, do you deliver there, or are you inside the plant?
I'm inside inside the plant, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, and so like when you order something, I'm like, if it comes through my facilitation center, I'm the one that will pick it, and then I'm on the team that will pick it.
So you'll pick it, and then you'll bring it to llama. You'll bring it to the where it needs to be distributed in the box, probably, because I worked inside a factory before, or a warehouse like that, where they had the boxes come out, you had to pull them, scan the stuff, put everything in the box, put it back on the belt, and get it done in time efficiently. But it's starting to be peak season, so you ready for that?
Yeah.
You are?
No, but we're never ready for peak season.
No, it sucks.
We can say we're ready for peak season, but we're never ready for peak season. It's always crazy.
Yeah, this one's going to be pretty bad in my opinion because everyone's already conditioned to stay at home. A lot of stores have closed.
Right.
So I think it's going to be really bad.
I've heard a lot of places.
A lot of places, what?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
A lot of places here have... a lot of places here in Michigan have already told us that they're not doing Black Friday sales. So everything's going to be online, and that's just going to overload Amazon a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Mm-hmm. Because that's where almost everyone shops now, is Amazon. I mean, it's easy. And then other sellers could sell on there too. Yeah. It's like, because I would deliver mail for the post office. So yeah, I know, like, and I delivered for UPS for a while. So it's crazy how much comes through there, and a lot of people don't understand that. So
yeah, it's a lot.
Fair enough. So you play video games besides, what other games do you play besides Minecraft?
I play Warzone a lot, like the Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I've been playing that a lot. Fallout 76, play that every now and then.
Nice. Interesting. Why? Why Warzone?
Because a lot of my friends play it, so that's where. And I was raised on Call of Duty anyway, so like Call of Duty's kind of trouble playing with.
Fair enough. So you got Call of Duty, and then you have, what did you say the other one was? I don't remember.
Fallout 76.
Fallout 76. Why Fallout 76? Why not like Fallout 3 or 4?
Oh, I mean, I play those too, but Fallout 76 is like, I don't know, it's different, you know? It's not like single player all by myself all the time.
Fair enough. It's like a wannabe MMO.
Different. Yeah, pretty much. Like when it came out, it was terrible, but it's getting a lot better.
Okay, fair enough. So TikTok. Why did you download TikTok in the first place?
It was like I watched a lot of the cosplayers and stuff before. Like I've been on TikTok for probably a year and a half before I started doing my own thing. And I was watching a lot of the cosplayers and was like, I could probably do some of this stuff. And then I started, the first time I hit record, I about puked my guts out. I was so nervous.
Fair enough. Like you are a little bit right now?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, it's getting better. It's kind of like just sitting here talking with you, and I could get used to that.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what my show is about. Just like kind of talking, having a good time. So you downloaded it. You've been on it for a year and a half, and you started making content for it. Why was that?
Well, we were locked down in quarantine anyway, so I didn't really have a lot to do, and I was getting kind of all, stir crazy or whatever,
Fair enough. Stir crazy, and you just did it for the hell of it, and then I take it you liked it. So you continue to do it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why do you do what you do on TikTok?
I mean, I've been looking to extend a little bit, but I kind of just like where I'm at. Like, the cosplay stuff is fun. It's a good creative outlet. It's a good place to just go get away from everything. Like I come into the void and there's nothing, like I don't have to worry about outside stuff. It's just me, the camera, a few sounds. We're good to go.
Yep. That's awesome. That is true, though. That is true. That's how I feel about doing this. This is like just my own little like bubble of my fortress of solitude in a sense, but everyone could come and join. It's like awesome. So awesome. The Wilds had a question. What side are you in the War of the Wilds?
I am again on Team Andy, just like I was last time, and probably will always pick Team Andy.
Now, why is that? Uh-oh.
Because last time we had War of the Wild, she didn't have. I don't think we had any transitioners on that team, and I was the only transitioner on that team for a little while, and then we started picking up people. I just team last time. Maybe we'll be on the winning team.
Interesting. Very interesting. So, oh, and because we kick butt. Ah, gotcha. DC Dragneel, and then Voodoo Lullaby. Jenny. I don't know why she's saying Jenny, but I'll take it. So, you're on Team Wild, and what's the goal of the War of the Wilds? Like, what's the whole scenario going on there? What's that?
War of the Wilds. I'm on Team Mandy. Team Wild is the other side of that coin.
Okay.
But I mean, it's just something fun we do. It helps push creative things along. Like we're always trying to one up the other team. Like, oh, they do this kind of transition video, so we'll take that and we'll just step it up a little bit more, and it just keeps pushing it and pushing it, and pushing it. And we get some great content out of them.
Nice, very nice. So it's just like a war between two people, and you see videos and you want to do better, and then how do you choose who wins?
I think we voted on it last time, but I mean that's a little out of my pay grade on that one, I think.
Pay grade. God. So essentially, like in the long run, you guys eventually vote. So how does that voting even happen?
It's all on Discord.
Okay. So all on Discord. Got it. Okay, fair enough. So you do
it's on the Wild Syndicate Discord.
Okay. So you're in the War of the Wilds, and why did you join it? Did you hear me? Hello?
No, I think we froze up.
Yeah, I think so too. You're getting kind of laggy on your end, and well, a little bit, but it's all good. Now, why did you join War of the Wilds?
I was Wild Syndicate was the first TikTok family I got into, so I've been part of that for since right after I started making content.
Okay. Yeah,
I started hanging out with some of them. Well, hanging out,
No, this hanging out, talking to them, bullshitting, sending messages back and forth. Yeah, hell yeah, that's hanging out, man. That's the modern day hangout. Shit.
Yeah, as soon as they were like, "Oh, right, do War of the Wilds, pick a side. We're gonna, go at it." I was like, "This sounds fun," so I started doing that, and really, it just makes everybody on Team Wild, everybody on
I think we have a latency issue. Yeah, you're getting kind of laggy on my end. I think he throws up. What if I turn my camera off? Because then it'll be less for him to actually have to process and download. Uh-oh. I think something happened with the connection. We have lost him. He is just frozen and lost of time. And that's actually a good photo. Someone needs to screenshot that and send it to him. Like, for real. Because that's a good photo. Yeah, Rip is right. I don't know what to do. Oh, maybe that'll work.
Oh,
Hello?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, it cut out like you were frozen.
I think we might be having some technical.
Oh, I always have technical difficulties somehow. It's a connection issue on your end. That's why I turned my camera off to see if it was would help with the latency. Are you connected to Wi-Fi or
Yeah. I think I might have to move a little closer to the router. So, quick change.
Oh no, all good, all good. Oh, and there's a screenshot. Hell yeah. Let's see if that frees up. Oh man. I don't know if it's going to. If you can hear me, disconnect your call, disconnect the call, and we'll restart it.
All right.
Do 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 do. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, Rip is right, Plague Doctor. We will see. Throw his phone at wall. Oh, I know, right, Hollow Pumpkin? It was going fine, and out of nowhere, like, what the what? Why? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. Da da dun 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 dun. I am waiting for him to pick up the. Oh, there he is. They're actually behaving this time. Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Oh, I was just reading chat.
Oh.
How often do I do interviews? I do, usually my goal is twice a week, but sometimes I'll get like last minute cancellations and can't fill a slot in. Just let's see how the camera looks now. This probably was wrong. All right, let's see if you got latency on talking.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it sounds okay.
I think
I had to change position. Yeah, as long as I moved closer to the router, I was on the other side of the room. So
fair enough, fair enough. Let's see if this works now. Okay, so where were we? We were talking about TikTok. I was just going to another TikTok question. So, have you ever made a TikTok that you were hoping would blow up, but it actually didn't blow up and it just flopped?
all of them?
All of them? Okay.
Don't we always hope something blows up?
True that. But I'm talking about like one where you spent hours or days creating and nothing happened, like no traction. It just went dead. You don't have any?
Yeah, I've had a couple of those. The first time I introduced all of my OCs,
Mm-hmm.
we
All right. I think we're gonna have to move to because the latency is pretty bad still. Let's move to no camera.
all right.
I think we'll just do the no camera and let's see how that sounds.
All right. Sounds better already, huh?
Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just the camera is causing way too many latency issues, so we're going to just do it
You
this
suddenly
way.
got very, very quiet.
Can you hear me? This is great.
There we go. That's better.
There we go.
That's
Okay.
better.
Yeah, we're probably gonna just have to run it with no the interview with no picture, or not no picture, but no
Camera.
camera
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
it's being goofy. It's all good. It happens. That's such as
It's
life.
probably, well, yeah. My family is out in the other room streaming TV, so that's probably part of it.
Probably. It happens though. It's all good. Such is life. And then I don't know what to put on the screen. We'll just do this. Yeah. Perfect. Double picture of you. So, with that being said, all your you expect all your TikToks to blow up, and none of them did. And you're trying to grow and get bigger, and so like you're doing TikToks here and there. I think your last post was what, October 26th, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I got super busy. I picked up a seasonal job at one of my local haunted houses
Mm.
for like just October, obviously. And then that threw a monkey wrench in everything I had planned and set up. And I was like, I can't do all of this stuff and be a family and and be a dad and work 2 jobs. Like, I've got to make time somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely really hard to make time with all of this because, dude, I work 6 days a week. I come home, I do this, and usually only like a day or 2 days out of the week I actually get rest. The rest of the time I'm staying up super late. And yeah, it's a great background. I love it, right? It's so cool. And like to be able to do what you love, you have to make yourself suffer if like you're not like making it your career in some way. And it sucks.
Right.
So you got that's the wrench happen. What's the second job? Oh, it was the haunted house. How did that go though?
Oh, that was fantastic. I love doing that every year. It's so much fun. Like, I posted pictures on, I think it was Potato Gang Discord of the character I played this year. I'll have to throw them up on yours too, so everybody can get a good look at them.
Okay, let's see if I can.
That was a blast, though.
Very cool, very cool. So what was your favorite part of doing it, or doing that second job?
I got paid to yell and scream and be a lunatic.
Fair enough, fair enough. So you got paid to yell, scream, kick, and have a good old time, just chilling, hanging out, meeting a whole bunch of people while scaring kids and adults as they came by.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So, now TikTok. What is the coolest duet you have ever received?
I think I've only received 2 or 3 as of right now.
Okay.
I think the coolest one is the one of the chains that's going on in Potato Gang right now. I believe it started with Tall, Dark, and Blue Eyed,
Okay.
and Blue Eyed Darkness. I think they started it, and then a bunch of the Potato Gang started jumping onto it. That one's probably one of the coolest ones I've ever been a part of. It was the most surprising one that I've Like, as many people that have jumped on it now, I was pretty surprised about that.
Very cool, very cool. So people jumped up on that, and it's a great duet, and everyone loves it because it's like a fun duet. What's going on in it? 'Cause I don't think I've seen that actually.
It's from Spaceballs. The sound is from Spaceballs. It's where Captain Helmet and the General are sitting there talking, and he's like, "Oh, that guy's an a-hole," and he's like, "Well, how many a-holes are on this ship? Oi!"
Oh my god. That is
It's
hilarious.
funny. It's really funny.
That's hilarious.
I'll have to tag you in it so you can see
definitely tag me in it. So you did that, and what are your goals as a content creator?
Have fun. It's a creative outlet, really. Like, having a bunch of followers is cool and all, but it's more for me, and making, like, if I can make somebody else smile, I've done my job.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So as long as you make people smile and you feel like you're doing your job as like being a creator, the fact that you made someone else's day better in any way or form. Now, what if you could make this a career?
That'd be cool, but I'm not sure I have enough knowledge about everything to make that a career. Like, it would be cool to be able to do that because I could be home all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I really don't know enough about that, like, way of life to be like, this is how I'm gonna set my schedule and all this other stuff. Like,
It's pretty much like how it works is just you set a set amount of time, either once a week or every other day, depending on like how your OCs are or your character. If you put makeup on, you'll probably want to set like a day off a week. Not a day off, but like a day a week to make like 15, 20 videos. Post them post 2, 3 a day. And then, or you could actually, if you don't have like an actual like makeup with those or an OC with makeup, you just like pick like 2 hours out of the night and whenever all the kids are asleep, where it's just to yourself, and start like making videos every day. And that's how you could start from there. You could take other avenues and make like a YouTube page and explain what you're doing or whatever you're really good at, like, and put it on YouTube, or put your projects on YouTube for what you do for TikToks, or even like anything. It's just depending on what route you want to go and how you want to be.
Yeah.
It's not that being knowledgeable, like, to do TikTok. It's just, honestly, it's just creating TikToks. Like, that's really what it is for that. Like, getting a little lucky, maybe doing some trends to get your name out there if like you'd like to trend, or if you don't, just to do it to get the name out. There's a lot of things you could do. You could ask me, you got any questions, like, I'll answer. I don't care. Now, so if you could, you would. What would be the one platform that you would want to use the most? Because there's Twitch, there's YouTube, there's TikTok, there's also Instagram, there's Facebook, there's other platforms you could go out there. You could do Patreon, where you make something. You could do Fiverr, where you're creating something for people. Like, there's many different paths. So, like, what other platforms would you utilize or use if you could, to be able to start making this like your career?
I mean, I've got a 3D printer sitting here that's doing absolutely nothing that I could, throw Patreon on. Patreon sounds fantastic. Twitch sounds fun.
Okay.
It's just having the time. Right now, it's having time to do something like that. But if I could just up and not go back to Amazon and do this full time, it would be probably a lot of the same things you're running, like TikTok and Twitch and YouTube.
Very cool, very
probably
cool.
like the big three there.
So you make 3D images, right? And that, like, I don't I know of a 3D printer, but what exactly do you do? How do you make like the 3D printer make something 3D?
Most of it is I'm subscribed to somebody on Patreon who makes D&D miniatures. Like he designs them all in, I assume it's some type of CAD program, and then I just download that file and send it to my printer from my computer, and my printer prints it.
Interesting. Very interesting.
That's how I made Tix's mask. His entire mask is 3D printed.
Nice. Very nice. That's really cool. Yeah, you could make endless things. What's even crazier is that people find very satisfying. Say you want to make some like Kratos' axe, because that's the first thing I looked at, right? From the new God of War. What you could do is like record the 3D printer doing the whole process, and then once the thing is done, you show off the whole thing on YouTube. Of course, It would be sped up for like either 5 to like 6 minutes, but it takes what, hours to do, correct?
Oh yeah, it takes Tix's entire mask took, the mask part itself without the horns took like 38 hours.
Oh,
and then his horns took 18 hours themselves.
Jeez.
Well, the mask is, most of that was building up supports for the mask, because you can't just print it flat. So it has to have support material underneath it to hold it up to where it needs to be. But
interesting. Very interesting. Because I've never seen one work or how it is. And you could literally, like I said, you could literally make a video of like how I made my mask and do step by step, and people would be interested in that.
Oh yeah,
it's so interesting how like you can like, and that would be a YouTube channel thing right there. Like it's so interesting how you can go different routes and different avenues with every little thing you got. It's just like figuring out, how can I do this now? Yeah, I would like to see that. You should really do that. Make a new mask, video record it, and show off the end product of what it looks like 3D printed. And then after now, does the 3D printer do colors, or do you put the colors in?
I hand painted, I airbrushed Tix's mask this time, but I can print in any color filament that I can get my hands on. So I can print it in any color that I'd want. That would be a big pain. That would be a big pain with my printer, because it only has one nozzle.
Okay.
So I'd have to switch them out all the time.
So I figured out a way for you to gain revenue. To be able to slowly start working your process and breaking down the walls to be able to quit your job. Make custom masks for people. Tell them the style that you want. You 3D print it. You paint it. And of course, you have a certain price.
Yeah. I mean, I could, like, most purge masks are literally just what's the word I'm looking for here? Like a nonchalant face with just the FDM lights in them.
Mm-hmm.
I could print those all day long.
You got everyone in chat like, oh, you got Voodoo Lady, Macabre, like, do it. No, I'm serious though. And like, this is where it's like, how I'm telling you this is where you gotta sit here and think about what things I am capable of doing that people will want to come see, consume, or buy. Like, you have something that most of the people don't have right now, and that's a 3D printer. You also know how to airbrush, and you could literally double down on every mask you create. So let's say Macabre Pisces buys a mask off of you, right? you record the whole process. You show off the finished product of like how it looks before you airbrush it. You record yourself airbrushing it, and you show off the finished product and post it on YouTube. You got that whole process, you ship it to her, and then voila, you got content for YouTube, and you made a profit from making a mask.
Right.
Like just a little
See,
things I could.
I like the way you think outside the box there, because like I definitely think inside of the box most of the time.
And of course, like in time, like as you build a library, then like you do that with every single one. You'll build a library, and like people will watch it just because it's. Some people might just watch the whole 3D printing process. Some people might just watch the airbrush process. You could also give tips on how to airbrush these masks. Like, there's numerous ways to go about it. It's just, like you said, thinking outside the box, or like, what skills do you have? What are you good at? And how can you share the world what you're good at? And then Chaz Kitty, Nightjay.
Demons.
But no, seriously, it's just figuring it out. And I'm pretty sure, like, once you get to a certain point, you're able to make, like, you have, like, 10 printers, and people are coming to you for, like, masks left and right. You're going to have, like, so many, videos for YouTube. You're going to have so many people coming to you, and you're going to be able to, like, make a business out of this. And you don't even need to just stick with strictly masks. You could literally say, well, what kind of thing do you want airbrushed and printed?
Right.
And so it's like, there you go. You got a whole huge thing you could do with that. Now, with all of that, like, that's just one skill you got. And that's what it kind of takes. It's just sitting there thinking about what you can do for everyone else. And it's like, in the end, yeah, it's about like, you want to make something for fun, but then at the same point, like, you also, unless like you just want to work a 9-to-5 job the rest of your life, you got to figure out how to like make that your financial way of living. Now, you don't have to be greedy. So it's like, there's a few people I've talked to that are like, well, I don't want to be greedy and I don't want to like charge for something I love doing. And it's like, okay, just keep working your 9-to-5 job then and do it for free.
Right.
But I can't afford to do it for free. Well, you gotta choose there then.
Like, I guess the biggest, like the hardest part for most people that like sell things that I kind of get from that is like, how much is your time worth? Like, how do you put a price on your time?
Okay, first off, how much is supplies for the printer?
I can get a kilogram of filament for around $30.
And is that about, or let's just say a mask, is that about how much a mask would cost? I mean, like, is that how much a mask would, how much filament would it take to make a mask?
Would use, I think a mask uses, well, depending on how crazy like all of your overhangs and stuff like that are going to be, but like just the straight up mask uses maybe 10 foot, which isn't, it was literally nothing.
No, that sounds like not much at all.
Yeah, it's not, it doesn't seem like it doesn't use a lot to make something. It's kind of mind-boggling how little of something you use to make something.
Really?
Does that make sense?
So, okay, so how many masks could you make with one of those?
Probably 8 to 10, maybe.
So 8 to 10.
Maybe a little bit more than that.
Okay. Well, let's just run some numbers because I'm a number guy. So 8 to 10. And you said it's $30 per, right? So 8 to 10, that's like $3 per mask just to create it. Then let's add, let's double down on that because, of course, what if the printer breaks down? You need to be getting money to compensate for damages. No, technically like damages and miles that you put on the machine. So you put like you keep the 3 for the supply, and then you keep the other 3 and put that in a supply fund. Okay, you got that $6 per mask for supply fund. Then you could charge like depending on how long it takes and however you want from that point. And like Macabre says, an hour brush fee on a dog is $26 an hour, and that's just brushing a dog. But and she says you have airbrushing. People charge like $150 to $200 per hour for airbrushing. Like it's legit. Like you have a 2 skills that you have something that creates something. And you have a skill that people want to utilize. Trust me. Like you can start now. Like you got people in chat wanting to buy it. Like everyone in chat's like, I'll buy a mask. Shit. So who's gonna be the first one? Let's bid. All right, let's take some bids here. All right, we're starting at $30 or $30 for a mask. Okay, let's go. We got $30 for a mask. All right, that's the first bid. Okay, so is anyone gonna go up? All right, 30, 45, hollow. Okay, what else we got? Anyone else? Come on, 30, 30, 45. We're going. Oh, come on. All right, we got 60 from hollow. Okay, wait, you doubled down on yourself. Macabre said 50. Okay. What the heck? I love Hollow Pumpkin. Just got in here tonight. What's technical difficulty? Latency and camera issues. Anyone else? Anyone else? I always get beat by in auctions. Well, you could just do 61. Jesus. 65. Okay. All right. We got any more? Any more? You'll do 65. What about Hollow? You going up 75? Okay, we got 75. 69. God damn it.
You knew that was coming. You knew that was going to happen.
And to be honest, I think the prices between 65 and 75 would be a good starting point until you establish a real good name for yourself. 120? Yeah, 120 with horns?
With horns? Yeah.
Yeah, 120 with horns. So, okay, do you see like how this is working out already, right? How easy this was?
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. I was like, I wouldn't put Tix's mask at $120. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of time into it. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it could be. No, but there's not a lot of materials into it, you know.
See, this is where you gotta go from. This is where the business mindset comes in. You gotta determine how greedy. Like, do you have to charge this much? How greedy do you want to be? What do you truly need? That's really where it turns into. At that point, I would say like 65 and 75 is like a good starting point for selling your masks because the supplies are cheap. You will be having compensation just in case your printer breaks, because I don't know how much those things cost.
Right.
And you'll be able to put like...
Mine was... I think I paid $500 altogether for mine.
Okay, so...
Which isn't... It's not terrible.
No. And you could put like the first like 6 or 7 sales for it just to buy a new... like another printer, or to buy... like to have money printer. just to have a printer, just money just in case it breaks. So, and then like for horns, you got that extra price there. So I mean, There you go, man. Like that'll pay for itself. For Tix's actual mask, I pay $200 because it's a famous mask, and I would want it autographed. And yes, you can do that. So Tix, I know this kind of turned into from an interview to, hey, let's figure out how you can make content creation a reality for you to quit your job.
Right.
Okay. Well, even though this isn't exactly fully content creation, but it turns into content creation because it's a skill you have and you're good at it. Obviously, people love your mask. So if someone wants to DM you, hey, can I PayPal you this or this? Would you do it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat.
so are these going to be the first group of people we got? So should I make a list for you? Who do we got in here? We got okay. This is going to be a white background. Oh god, that's bright. Fuck that. That's too bright. Okay. Do this. Make it smaller. We got Macabre said she would get one. Well, 65, right? And then we're gonna. What do you think? That's the base price, $65 for all the supplies and a mask.
For just a mask?
Yeah, just the
Because I was
mask.
thinking with horns for like 65.
So-
It really does not take that much work from me to print one.
So
I literally pull up the program and tell my printer to print it. And that's it. I don't have to do anything else. And then just wait until it's done.
I see what you're saying. See, that's where the morality
Like, I don't
comes
have to
into
play with the
place.
printer at all.
And
So once
that's where
the
it's like,
printer is leveled out and ready to go, it just does its own thing. I don't have to do anything to it
I get what you're saying.
once it started printing.
Okay, fair enough. So 65, and that's with horns. What about without horns?
Yeah. 40. It's
40?
an extra 18 hours with horns.
40.
Like I still have to cover the electricity that the machine uses itself too. So
Yeah, exactly. You gotta put all that into perspective. Horns, 40. What about just horns?
I would go 40 for just a straight out mask. A pair of horns.
Yeah.
They take 18 hours per horn, so that's 36 hours altogether. Probably 20-30 bucks.
So okay, so let's just say 30 for just horns. I think I'm typing that in right. Okay. So now chat. How much? I know we already discussed what you guys think he should charge. Do you like? What do you think he should really honestly charge for that and the airbrushing and the custom designs that people will be sending his way for his skill? Like, should it be what he's saying right now, or should it be what we said earlier, like 65, 75 for just the mask, and then 100 for it with the horns? $100 horned ones? Yeah, that sounds good. That's 60, 70. That's actually a pretty good deal. I like how like Hollow Pumpkins is reach like see like Macabre. I like yours too, but the 65 is more obtainable, and that's what you're kind of going for. You want something that's attainable, but yet not out of reach. 100 is good too because you do good good product, and because I've seen that mask, I didn't know you made that mask. That's badass, and yeah, that's like where you could build up to after a while. Is like get up to 100. Yeah, exactly. Build up to it. But I think Hollow Pumpkin's onto something right there. 30 for horns, 40 for a mask. Together, 65 with a $5 discount.
Yeah.
Oh, and it would be painted, correct? Right?
Not terrible. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd paint them.
Oh yeah, painted would be
So
included.
paint's cheap.
Yeah, yeah, and that's all just like
Paint's
skill.
cheap.
And so, okay. Hydrate, Elo with the hydrate. Okay, so I think what do you think? You should start with the first people in here, getting them some. Oh yeah, plus they would pay for shipping, of course. That's always the thing. So let's say, who do we got? Do you want to take orders from these people right now?
Let me go find a piece of paper.
I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down for you. I'm sending it your way.
Oh, dude, deal. All right, yeah.
Okay.
You know what?
So,
Let's do it.
All right. Since these are your first people, what do you want to charge the first group of people? The first, like, what is there, 6 or 7 people in here, right? What do you want to charge them? I have 65 I could send right now. But I'm asking him, what does he want to charge his first group of people for a mask created by TixTheImmortal? Elo. Hell yeah, Chale's with that sub. Hell yeah, thank you for the 2 months. Now, Elo, what you missed is I was trying to figure out what Tix is good at and to see if he could make a career into content creation. I put together that he makes masks and he can airbrush. So we're discussing prices on how much.
Thank you for the titties.
Thank you for those titties, Chales, about how much he should charge to make a mask and airbrush it and then ship it out. Even though you would be paying for shipping, but yeah. I won't tell him, I promise. I don't know him. I know the crazy one. Llama. But that's what's going on. So, everyone in here, if you want the first set of masks from Tix, because he said he's down. You're down, right? You're down? This is like a guaranteed thing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's down.
Yeah.
First set of masks for what is the price that you're setting for the first group of people in chat?
Why did you put me on the spot like this?
You said they're really cheap, they're really easy to make, and so you could go with, like, let's say... Go ahead.
Easy to make, yeah. I mean, I sit and watch my printer. But, I mean, afterwards it gets kind of tough. To get them smooth, that's kind of a pain in the butt. But, I mean, everything's a little bit of a pain in the butt every now and then, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's time consuming. I don't know how long it would take. So you might be waiting a little while.
You
I'm
could
not
say
even sure how long I would
2
put a time
weeks.
period on.
You could put like a 2-week period for each mask and figure and explain how long it takes in details once you start making like a website or whatever it is. Why are you crying, Broken? Why are you broken? So, everyone in chat, we're trying to discuss here a deal for you all, since you all came in here and helped out with this awesome idea to help this guy do what he loves doing and be able to spend more time with his family and just be happier in life. Because when you're doing something you love for a living and you could do what you want and do whatever you want, whatever, and is what you love, you're a happy person. So, what are you going to charge these fine people?
What did they all say? They said 60 for
They said 65.
No. We'll go.
They said 65 for a mask
without
of just a mask, and then 100 for bow with the horns. But then there was also another one where it came in. It was 40 for just for one of them, and then 30 for the other, and then but both 65.
I would probably I would do 30 for just a straight mask.
So you'll do 30.
That's going to be just a straight mask with an airbrush.
30 with an airbrush.
Yeah, I'd do 30 on just a mask.
So 30 with airbrush. And what about with horns for tonight? And this is the only time you guys will ever get this deal, is tonight.
Like, if you want a replica of Tix's mask, I would do it for $65.
Okay, so
like straight up.
34 mask. 60. You said 65, right? I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, 65 for exact replica. Now, what about so what would you say? 40 for the mask and horns?
Yeah, I'd do 40 for mask and horns.
Okay, so 40 for mask and horns. Okay, we got it. Okay, we got the price. It's right there. So if you want a mask, this is the only time you're going to get this offer. This price is going to go up. Who wants to take this offer up? Is it Macabre? Is it Elo? Is it going to be Hollowed Pumpkin, Voodoo Lullaby, Pup Skill? Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the very first one to come in and actually buy it? Come on, we're taking orders right now. I mean, I just need names. I mean, come on. I know Macabre said she was doing one, so come on. Did my stream die, or did they all like freak out and don't know how to react? So you want a mask? Okay, so you want a mask. So
I think they're freaking out and not knowing what to do.
I know, right? Macabre Pisces. All right, let's go. Macabre Pisces, one mask with glitter. Oh, and the description is, I'm going to just put this. C V one mask. Okay. Okay. There's that one.
I could probably find one for half mask, and I would do that for half price.
Wait, what?
So like a half mask, like your old like go out party with the what's the word I'm looking for?
Masquerade.
That's the word.
Yes.
Yeah, I would do those for half price because it's
Okay.
half as much material, half as much time.
Fair enough. Okay. So we got Macabre.
I'd have to find the program for it though.
Hey, you're doing this, and eventually you'll be able to save up enough to be able to just quit. I mean, and have more time to do it. Now, I don't have a half mask on a stick yet. So you were willing to spend 65 earlier, and he would do it for half price. What about you do that for 45? You get both.
I would do both for. I would do both for that price.
Okay.
Like I said, it really doesn't take me much time to make. I mean, it takes like time, as in print time, but as in me actually putting a ton of work into it, it's really not that bad.
Okay. Okay, we got that going. We got that. And then Chaz Kitty wants a half mask, and you said,
Half price.
Chaz Kitty, and that's so 30 for mask, 40 for mask and horns, then third. So that'll be 15 for just a half mask, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
sounds great.
15 for a half mask.
It's gonna be
Remember,
real
this
loud
is-
because I'm turning my pen around.
And then Hollow Pumpkin wants.
Don't mind me. That's just the printer singing to me.
No, that's great. That's the happy noise. Hollow Pumpkin wants a replica.
That's the happy noise.
Replica and replica's 65. Okay. And then let's say, well, now I'm depressed because I can't. Well, you'll be able to. You remember, you're the first people in chat. So I think it's fair to say that the first people in this chat will have the one deemed ticket to be able to reclaim a reduced price mask, because I don't know what he's going to go up to after this. I have no idea what I'd want, but I want one. Okay, then get one. And then after you put down that you're going to get one, figure out what you're going to put, and then DM him what you want. How's that work?
Yep. That's the easy way to do it.
Yes, you would. You're just putting yourself in line to be able to get one. So, I'm going to put you down for one, Elo, because I know you, and like you'll like this. You can make it like a Pokemon themed. Make it like an evil trainer of some sort. Uh-oh. Chiles. Answer a hollow pumpkin. I like how this turned into something totally different than a normal interview. I love it. That's what I love about my show. It's so random.
Right? I can't wait to watch it back later.
Right? Half mask. So Chiles wants a half mask. Do 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 do. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, look at that! It needs a firmware update. That takes 5 seconds.
Mm.
Hold on. Yeah, I hear ya. It's making happy noises.
You were thinking that, Elo? Oh my god. Same way, same thinking pattern, same wavelengths or wavelengths. The wavelengths. There we go. Put Chiles down for half a mask and I'll pay for it. Okay, Chiles is down. And Hollow will cover it. Okay. Okay. And then you two will have to discuss yeah, I know I was vibing too, Jazz Kitty. You two will have to discuss like the shipping location later. Hollow Pumpkin and Chiles. Now, anyone else? I know Elo, come on, you know you're gonna want a full mask. Enter the line time disguise, thinking undead Pokemon, a ghost one. Ooh, that would be neat. So I'm gonna put you down for a full mask. Now, do you want horns with that? You want horns with that, Elo? Do 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 do.
Yep, that's my happy sound.
Chiles is like BRB.
I haven't ran this in a couple months, so it's got to warm up, and I have to test run it, and then we'll be off to printing stuff. I'm literally digging all the stuff out to do it right now.
Hell yeah. Get that mojo going. Anyone else, or are we good to go to lock these in place? And I just need to know, Elo, do you want horns or no? Because it's 40 for mask and horns. Or a Deadpool scissoring Pokemon vibe. Probably no horns. Can't think of one with horns. Okay, so no horns, so gotcha. Alright, so I think that's everyone. We got Macabre, Chaz Kitty. Anyway, now we have just entered the water zone of something. We got Macabre, Chaz Kitty.
Oh no, that's my printer.
Oh, I know. Chaz Kitty, Hollow Pumpkin, Elo, and Chiles. We got 4 orders so far. So, with that being said, Chiles, no horns. Well, you said half mask, right? So I don't think horns come with a half mask. Well, they could.
They could.
Yeah, I was gonna say they could. That would be interesting. Huh.
I don't think it would be terribly hard. I might actually just be able to take the top half of Tix's mask, like nose up, or put it into my editor and cut like the nose area out, so it's just like the top half of Tix's mask, and have half Tix masks.
We making money, Tix. You ever consider Velcro on horns? That would get gaudy and then fall off, and then it just would get gaudy after a while.
Tix's horns are actually JB welded to that mask because I didn't plan on doing it like that. I was actually planning on Tix to be a purge character, and then decided at the last minute that I wanted him to be a demon. So his horns are JB welded on.
Well, that makes sense. I see what you're saying, Elo. You could do that. You could, yeah. Or There's other ways that you could do it. That would be more. No, that would cause. Yeah, that would. There's other ways you could go about it, but yeah. Okay, because interesting. Anyway, now everyone who has got to order. Now he is in my Discord, so he's in my Discord.
In your Discord.
Pop into Discord, and you should be able to DM him easily, and you could send him. I'm going to send him this too, the list, because this is the finalization for today, and his prices will go up from here. And so I'm going to send him this list, and you all are locked in for these masks. So with that being said, all you all are going to have to do is send a description of exactly what you want, and there you go, you good. And this will include the airbrush, the custom design, and whatever you ordered on the mask price. Now, let's actually get back to the interview a little bit more and discuss what the last three questions, because that took forever to do, but it was freaking awesome. And I love it. I love helping people. So, first things first, I'm going to ask you three questions, my closing ones. Is there any question during the interview that I didn't get to cover, or say or ask you that you would like to have answered, or to ask?
No.
Okay.
Not that I can think of. And we had our technical difficulties in the beginning, and that kind of made things choppy, but, you know. It is as it is.
Wait, we'll say that last part again. I was laughing at Hollow Pumpkins. It did, didn't it?
I said it is what it is.
What? No, I mean, what happened? Like, what did we miss? Or I guess we're good on that one, right?
We didn't. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So we're good on that one. Now, is there any interesting facts that no one knows about you that people would like to, that don't know, and like how DR.ZED is a prosthetic leg, Gothic Thug has no belly button, freaking Arigo's Rar has like femur bones are connected, and there's so many more. I need to make a highlight video of that.
I used to cage fight and broke all the knuckles in my right hand once.
Holy,
that was not fun.
Shit, that sounds painful.
It wasn't actually as bad as you would think. Like, that sounds terrible, but it wasn't really as bad as everybody made it out to be.
But still, it's terrible. So you broke all your knuckles.
It sucked.
Okay. Then, let's see, what's the last question? Is there any questions that you would like to ask myself and Blood?
Not really. We need to get together for a collab sometime, since we only live about 6 hours apart.
True that.
But you know, COVID's a thing, so.
Yeah, and I hear there might be a 60-day complete lockdown of everyone. Complete lockdown. Where no one's working, only the government. Like,
yeah, we're looking at that too, here in Michigan.
No, I'm talking about the government will shut down the United States.
Well, they're not
in and out, and you can't leave your house. No work, nothing. You literally just stay at home, and they'll be bringing food to you. And your medications. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What?
That's how other countries
I haven't heard of that.
It's just on the table right now. They haven't really like put in full in effect. All right. Any more questions?
No.
No, that's it. You sure?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, now we got all the orders in. We learned an interesting fact about him. And that's it for the show for tonight, I guess. I'm going to talk to him on the line after this. I'm going to give him these orders. You two, everyone in chat who did make an order, actually go and contact him in the Discord and say, hey, how do I pay you? How does this work? Because he's gonna have to do all that whole. Okay, I have to ask this question before we take off. Any crazy fire stories?
Any what?
Crazy fire stories.
Any
Crazy fire stories. Like, have you ever done
crazy
some
fighter stories?
fire, as in like fire, as in like something burned, and then it like something crazy happened.
No, I think you heard the beginning part of the whole broke my hand part wrong. I cage fought for 6 years, not fire fought.
No. Oh, okay. Chaz Kitty threw a propane tank and a campfire. It blew up, burnt down a bridge.
Oh,
That's so she did ask the right question.
okay. Any crazy fire stories? Yeah, I threw a can of tuna fish on a fire once to heat it up and it exploded and sliced me open pretty good. That wasn't very fun.
Holy shit!
Didn't catch fire, but I mean, it was kind of crazy. Pressure vessels failing are kind of a crazy explosion.
Oh my god! That could have been another crazy interesting fact. Oh my god! Like, I got cut by a tuna can, like when it was put like what? How? It was thrown in a fire and it blew up. What?
Yep. That was 16-year-old me logic. Oh, I'll just put it by the fire and warm it up. Yeah, there's water in there and it's sealed shut, you genius.
Oh my god.
You know.
Oh my god. Wow. Well, on that note, that was actually funny. And thank you for asking that with Chaz Kitty. That was awesome. With that being said, I'm going to hop off for tonight. I'm going to we're gonna go raid Ishness tonight. I haven't raided her before. She's live. She's actually been streaming a lot more. And you all know Ishness. I've interviewed her before, and
Oh yeah.
she's an awesome person. An awesome person. So with that being said, I hope you all had a good time. I hope you all get your masks soon. And with that being said, goodbye. Have a wonderful time.
Bye. See you guys.
Bye-bye.